Hello and welcome to a video for farming the Super Simian bubble toy item in Warlords of Draenor 6.2. So next 25 is the optimal place for farming this. You can also go to Pit of Saren and similar Vimans, but results have shown that Nax Ramas on 25 mode is the best, and you're only going to be farming 3 of the 4 wings over and over again. I would think that it takes about maybe 10 hours to get, maybe like max 10,000 kills, perhaps as much as 20 hours of farming, but it depends on your luck, of course. So let's get on with the guide now. The first thing you need to do is set up a group. So you're gonna go into Group Finder, then you're gonna go into Pre-made. Actually, I can just delist my own. Then you're gonna go into Pre-made groups, right? And then you're gonna select the Raids Legacy. Then you're gonna say start a group, and then just take something and make sure it's not on auto accept, and make sure that the raid is something that people won't join, because you don't have to be annoyed by other people joining a group and the little flashing thing there. Yeah, piss annoying. So yeah, choose a raid that people will never want to join you for, and it doesn't matter what mode it is or what raid. As soon as you've chosen that, you're just gonna list group. And now you're in a group that makes you able to reset the instance without issues. You have to do this way, or you can't reset the instance after you have cleared the trash and you need to get out. So now that that is set up, let's do some general things here. You will earn about 200 gold per run. As you can see, there are loads of trash. Some people would maybe not bought with this, but I guess 200 gold and then going out to sell it really fast when you're also resetting instance is sort of worth it. You have to loot all the mobs anyways to check if the item dropped. I definitely suggest that you get an auto vendor add-on, and also suggest that you get I can't remember what this add-on is called, but it's basically an item that tells you that you will vendor all items below certain parameters, like item level 67. So I won't sell items that are below 67. That's just for transmog things in the garrison. But yeah, this add-on plus a normal vendor gray add-on is very good for saving time, because then you're just gonna be and then all your items are sold in like 10 seconds. So yeah, trying to save time, being efficient. Besides those two add-ons, there's not much else you really need. Classes, the rogue class is the best, because they have this stealth ability where you can, if you're stealth, you have a permanent run speed up or something like that. I don't really play a rogue, as you can tell. But classes like feral druids, enhancement shamans and whatnot are also good enough for it. Um, I love feral druids. I always believe that feral druids are really awesome, but other classes are better. The trash itself is really easy. Actually, I suggest a thing here. You should unequip some items, because I'll be showing why in a little bit, because I don't really need that much power, because I am going to be using Moonfire, so I don't have to body pull all the trash. I can just hit trash from afar, and then they will run to me as I'm pulling even more. And I guess if I unequip some items, getting my item level really low, my Moonfire won't one-shot the mobs. And you one-shot that one mob that drops the toy, which you don't loot because it didn't die among all the other trash mobs. That fucking sucks. So yeah, if you have a ranged ability like Moonfire that is an instant cast that doesn't do a lot of damage, use it. I'm going to be showing now why. But I think that's enough for the talking, really. So let's just get on with the instance. Yeah, let's get inside. See if I can do a decent enough run. It probably takes more than 5 minutes to do a run, I guess. But also need to explain a little. So you're gonna get in here, fast. Going to the first wing, which is the spider wing. Actually, the map changes. The map changes in here you see the different quarters. We are not gonna do the construct, which is patchwork. Not gonna do this wing ever. Don't go to this. So this wing here, the slimy wing, as I like to call it, the green one, we're not gonna go in here. Okay, so let's get to the first wing. Now I have already killed the first boss. That's just spider boss, a noob or something like that. Yeah, a noob. Great name. But yeah, as soon as you kill this one, all the trash mobs in this room will be dead upon the next time you go into the instance, which is fine. Should also mention another thing: don't use your sprints and whatnot when you get inside the instance if you do spider wing first, cause the trash here that you need to kill initially are totally retarded. Nah, it's not retarded, but it's definitely annoying. As you can see now, I'm just gonna get pulled around. As you see, even with my unequipped items, my Moonfire as a feral druid still kills the trash mobs, which is a bit unfortunate. Moonfire will help you save a lot of time if you have an ability like it, but the problem with Moonfire is that it is a dot as well as an initial damage. And if it wasn't a dot, it would be totally fine, but yeah, I don't really have any other abilities that Feral Druid. As you can see there, you know, I one-shot that mob there when I used my fire. I should also mention that so the Battle Horn, that is a great item to get for this place here. It's a 2-minute cooldown. You can use it twice a run. I guess it's sort of okay. It would save some time. Perhaps you could use it in this room and then in the last wing as well. So you kill these mobs down here, and then you're just gonna pull the last 2 spider packs here. Maybe you should just skip these 2 packs here, cause it's not a lot of spiders, and usually they don't drop anything really. So yeah. Another thing I should also mention is that you should put the loot on free fall. So when you made the raid group to reset the instance, which you had to do because else it will just be fucked up, you can't reset the instance. It's Blizzard and their attempts to stop botting, which is fine, no hate there, but it's just annoying for us normal players. But yeah, you should just put the loot on free fall, so you don't have to waste time, you know, clicking on those rolls there, which is always annoying having to do extra clicks. But yeah, the next wing here is the Plague Quarter. So you're gonna kill the first boss, and that's pretty much it. So you know, the trash mobs is dead here because I already cleared the boss. Oh, and the bosses themselves is they are one-shotted nearly. It takes maybe a little bit of a time if you don't have a lot of gear equipped, but yeah. I should also test a little bit of a Moonfire damage myself now, just for better purposes in the guide, I guess. So let's go completely naked but my jewelry, see if that helps. Maybe actually go as far as even only having these 2 items equipped, see if that will help a bit on the Moonfire damage. I don't think it will. So let's test on a bat here. As you can see, if you have an ability that does no damage but is an instant, you can really save a lot of time, because then you can get all these trash mobs pulled here without any worry. Because then you don't have to zigzag through the rooms and going forth and back, and that saves so much time. It's really all about being efficient. I don't know if any classes has an ability with no cooldown, no dot damage, and overall a very low damage. Furry warriors, I think heroic throw and furry warriors don't do a lot of damage. Yeah, I don't think you can do much, but if you had an ability, an instant ability that does no damage, it would be really helpful, especially for a room like this, where you really want to be pulling all the little packs. But as you can see, even with no gear equipped, I still don't take any damage, which is always a useful thing. And then just pop, you know, your 3 AEs, and even with no gear on, you still clear it pretty much one shot. I should also mention another thing. Um, you can easily do this grind here if you save every run with very little backspace, so you can pick up everything without a worry. That's always a nice thing if you care about the extra little gold. I guess if you were in a server that was low populated and not having many butters and an active economy, Frostweave would actually be a really good gold income. I guess some servers have them as much as 2 free gold per cloth, which would be, well, as you can see now, I did 3-4 runs now and I have 200 cloth. If you have a tailor, let's say you're really gonna min-max it, you could have a rogue with tailoring on it, because tailoring, they have that passive ability which makes you get extra frostweave cloth. That's always a little thing there if you care about the gold, but honestly, who cares about the gold? You just want the toy. So I should really just run through here. So yeah, just run through the middle, always faster than going around. So now for the last wing, which is definitely the fastest, at least it feels that way. You're just gonna go to the first boss, and this time you don't clear any bosses, so yeah, it's just pure trash now. And here you can hit some of the mobs at least with woundfire without them dying instantly, which is a help. And now I just kind of want to do the first boom, stop up a little bit, just kill them. I should also mention that you do get quite a few BOEs, which is always nice. The BOEs themselves, they're not gonna do a lot of gold, but it's maybe 20 gold extra per run or something. One run I got 3 BOEs, which I thought was a lot. Not BOEs, sorry, bind and pickups of course. You also get BOEs, actually have one, so I have these Poiken Sabatons. I do remember them from Red Lich King, but nowadays they won't sell for anything. If I can even get 100 gold for them, I would probably be happy. But yeah, BOP's bind and pick up, that is always a good sellable item to just get rid of. And hell, you might actually like the looks of the items that drops in the trash. I don't know, I don't really care for transmog, but I guess some people would be interested in that as well. But as you can see now, my inventory is full. It's not always full at this point, but sometimes it does fill up a little bit faster than others. And make sure that you do try to loot all the mobs that was around. There's an extra pack here which I sometimes kind of forget about, but yeah, you should probably try to clear all the packs. And that's pretty much it. Before the video gets too long now, I think I want to finish it with that. Again, Rogue is really good, because they have that ability to run really fast while stealthed, because you have to run back to the instance or the wing, next wing, which takes a lot of time. You have to set up the group finder pre-made legacy rate to be able to reset, soft reset. Yeah, that's like a vanilla term, but soft reset is kind of like a term for resetting instance trash mobs only, so you don't reset the bosses, just the trash. Yeah, I'm just gonna show why you couldn't actually need to set it up, because as you can see now the trash is dead there. So yeah, the trash is dead, obviously I just cleared it. So I'm just gonna go out now. Okay, so now I'm gonna leave the group or party even, and then normally I will just, you know, do reset all instance. You right click, reset all instance, So yeah, you don't even get any confirmation, you know, you got nothing in the chat. I'm just gonna scroll up a little bit. So you see here, 9:10 when I started filming the video or so, I got a confirmation saved instance. Well, that's actually an add-on that tells me as well, but yeah, there was no confirmation in the chat this time. Even though I did right-click and reset instance, so you would think it worked, but yeah, surprise, surprise. Blizzard did some things for anti-botting and people botting rates. Okay, so it actually did work, but I think that's due to it being 10 man. Yep, legacy rate difficult set to 10 man. Yeah, before it was 25 and I went to 10 man now for some reason, but yeah. Yeah, I already showed you how to set it up, but really it's a bit of an annoying thing you have to set that one up, but that's pretty much it. Uh, it's maybe 10 hours of grinding for getting this toy. It's a bit excessive, I guess, but if you maybe have the time, they could at least hopefully find this guide useful. But yeah, as always, feel free to comment if you have any questions, like and subscribe if you want to. Would appreciate it a lot. So yeah, goodbye.